LeBron, when you decided to take your talents to South Beach, the world watched and judged. Critics called you a traitor. Fans felt betrayed. But remember this: in every journey, there will be voices that seek to bring you down. I face them too, from those who doubted my teachings and my purpose. It's not the critics who define you, but how you rise above their noise. Embrace the criticism as a chance to grow. Each negative comment, each doubtful look, is an opportunity to strengthen your resolve. In my journey, I turned every harsh word into a lesson in humility and patience. Let the criticism fuel your passion, not dampen it. Prove them wrong, not out of spite, but to show that your path is righteous and true. LeBron, the media can be relentless. They scrutinize every move, every word. When I walked the earth, I faced my own share of scrutiny. Leaders and priests questioned my every action, but I remained steadfast because I knew my purpose. Your purpose, LeBron, is greater than the headlines. Focus on your mission, on the impact you want to make. When the noise gets too loud, retreat to a place of silence and reflection. Seek wisdom within yourself and in those you trust. You don't have to respond to every critic or justify every decision. Let your actions speak louder than words. In time, your truth will shine through, just as mine did. And LeBron, there will be moments when you doubt yourself, when you wonder if you're making the right choices. Remember that doubt is a natural part of the human experience. Even I, in my darkest moments, questioned the path before me. But through faith and perseverance, I found my way. When doubt creeps in, remember why you started. Recall the joy of playing the game, the thrill of victory, and the lessons of defeat. Trust in your abilities, in the hard work you've put in, and in the journey ahead. Faith, LeBron, is believing in yourself even when the world casts shadows of doubt. Think about the negative moments in your career, LeBron. Each one is a chapter in your story. When you missed crucial shots or lost critical games, those moments weren't failures. They were lessons. I faced moments of betrayal, pain, and suffering, yet each one was a step towards my ultimate purpose. Reflect on your challenges not as setbacks, but as opportunities for growth. Every stumble is a chance to rise stronger. Every criticism a push to improve. Let the negativity be your forge, molding you into a better player, a better leader, and a better person. Remember, it's through adversity that true character is revealed. LeBron, perseverance is key. The path to greatness is never smooth. When I carried the cross, it was the ultimate test of my resolve and love for humanity. Your trials on the court and in life, though different in nature, are tests of your spirit and determination. When faced with obstacles, do not see them as hindrances, but as stepping stones. Each trial you overcome builds your character and fortifies your spirit. Remember that perseverance through adversity not only strengthens you, but also inspires those who watch you. Humility, LeBron, is a virtue that often goes unnoticed in the pursuit of greatness. When you faced defeat in the 2011 NBA Finals, it was a humbling experience. But humility isn't about being submissive. It's about recognizing your flaws and learning from them. Embrace humility in your victories and defeats. It keeps you grounded and reminds you that no matter how high you rise, you are still human. I washed the feet of my disciples to show that greatness comes from serving others. Let humility guide your actions and decisions both on and off the court. LeBron, true strength comes from within. In moments of despair, when the weight of the world seems too heavy, look inward. I found strength in prayer and in my connection with the Father. Your strength lies in your heart, your faith, and your dedication. When challenges arise, and they will, remind yourself of your inner power. Draw strength from your beliefs, your family, and your community. Inner strength is what will carry you through the darkest times and lead you to the light of victory. Public opinion is fickle, LeBron. One moment they love you, the next they criticize you. When I rode into Jerusalem, the crowds cheered for me, only to call for my crucifixion days later. Learn to navigate the tides of public opinion with grace. Stay true to your values and your mission. Public opinion should not sway your commitment to your goals. Be steadfast in your purpose and let your integrity be your guide. In the end, it is your character that will leave a lasting impact, not the fleeting opinions of others. Criticism, LeBron, can be a powerful tool for growth if used constructively. When others point out your flaws, do not dismiss them outright. Evaluate their words, find the truth in their critique, and use it to better yourself. In my teachings, I encouraged my followers to learn from their mistakes and to seek improvement. Let criticism be your teacher, guiding you to refine your skills and your character. Embrace it as a source of wisdom that can propel you to new heights. LeBron, every step you take forward is a testament to your resilience and strength. The road ahead will have its share of challenges, but with each challenge comes an opportunity to rise. Remember, the journey is as important as the destination. Focus on the present, on the work at hand. Each day is a chance to improve, to learn, and to grow. Let go of past mistakes, but carry the lessons with you. Move forward with confidence, knowing that you have the strength and the wisdom to overcome any obstacle. LeBron, when you transitioned from high school to the NBA, the world had its eyes on you. As a young prodigy, the pressure to perform was immense. You were hailed as the next big thing, and with that came the weight of expectations from fans, critics, and even yourself. I understand what it feels like to be under constant scrutiny and pressure to meet others' expectations. Remember, you are not defined by the world's expectations, but by your purpose and inner peace. In times of immense pressure, LeBron, seek inner peace. When I faced the multitude, teaching and performing miracles, the expectations were high. Yet I found my peace in prayer and connection with the Father. Similarly, find moments of stillness and reflection. Amidst the noise and chaos, take time to connect with yourself, your beliefs, and your purpose. Inner peace is not the absence of challenges, but the presence of tranquility despite them. When the pressure builds, remind yourself of why you play the game. Recall the joy and passion that basketball brings you. Let that be your anchor. When you play from a place of love and passion, rather than obligation and expectation, you will find your performance elevated and your spirit at peace. LeBron, accolades and achievements are significant, but they are not the ultimate measure of your worth. When I walked the earth, I performed miracles and gained followers, yet my purpose was far greater than the recognition I received. Your purpose, too, extends beyond the trophies and titles. It lies in the impact you make, the lives you touch, and the legacy you build. Think about the young athletes who look up to you, the fans who find inspiration in your journey, and the community you uplift. Your influence extends beyond the basketball court. Use your platform to inspire and lead with integrity. Let your purpose be your guiding light, not the pursuit of accolades. LeBron, the expectations placed on you can be overwhelming. From a young age, you were expected to be a star, to lead your team to victory, and to carry the hopes of countless fans. It is easy to get lost in these expectations, but remember, your journey is your own. You have the power to define your path and set your goals. Do not measure your success by others' expectations, but by your own growth and fulfillment. When I was expected to conform to societal norms and traditions, I chose to follow my divine purpose instead. Similarly, chart your course based on your values, aspirations, and dreams. Expectations will always be there, but your true fulfillment comes from within. LeBron, with high expectations often comes criticism. When you falter, critics are quick to point out your flaws. In my journey, I faced constant criticism from those who doubted my message and questioned my actions. Yet I remained steadfast in my mission, knowing that my purpose was greater than their words. Handle criticism with grace and humility. Use it as a tool for growth rather than a source of discouragement. Learn from your mistakes and strive to improve, but do not let criticism define you. Your worth is not determined by others' opinions, but by your character and actions. LeBron, fame brings its own set of challenges. The world watches your every move, and maintaining a balance between your public persona and personal life can be difficult. When I was followed by crowds and sought after by many, I often retreated to solitude to find balance and clarity. Prioritize your well-being and the well-being of your loved ones. Make time for your family, for rest, and for self-care. Fame can be fleeting, but the relationships and inner peace you cultivate are lasting. Remember, you are not just an athlete or a public figure, but a person with a soul that needs nurturing. LeBron, fear of failure is natural, especially when so much is expected of you. I, too, faced moments of fear and doubt, particularly in the Garden of Gethsemane. But it is in these moments that you must find the strength to persevere. Fear is a part of the journey, but it does not have to dictate your path.